Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me and happy Saturday. It's Sean at MILF and Money. I'm here to do finally my reallocation video of my savings challenges. So, the challenges that I'll be reallocating are a combination of challenges from June and July of this year. I did not have a whole lot of activity with my minis in August. I mean, I may have done maybe 2 consistent weeks, if that, and all of it was not filmed. So, some of it was filmed and never made it actually to my channel because of the other obligations I had to a lot of the things that were going on in my personal life and my professional life as well. So it was just extremely busy. But with that, I did still want to reallocate those funds that I actually did save um, and do some cash stuffing with that. So I've done a previous video just going through and just kind of taking my cash planning binder and unstuffing. And so you should hopefully see that posted before this video. And then now I'm just going through and actually placing the funds that I have reallocated, that I'm going to actually reallocate, if that makes sense. So maybe about a week ago, I went ahead and did the breakdown of the unstuffing. And this is actually a cash expense unstuffing where you're supposed to take your funds that you've from your folders or your binders and your envelopes after you've spent using your debit card, and you just kind of repaying yourself using those funds from like a sinking fund. But I'm actually using this cash expense and stuffing sheet. I've done this before to write down my completed challenges and what approximately they saved. There are a few on here that I didn't actually, well, there's one remaining. I did go back and count the ones that I was uncertain if they didn't have like a savings amount on the actual, um, like if it was a mini mystery challenge or something like that, then I just left it blank. But I did go back and count those up after. So, anyway, point being that I'm using this form so that I can unstuff. Um, but I just kind of went through and tallied up what I hope or I expect to have, and it's about $705. So we had saved at least $705 between the middle of June and the end of July, which is really good. I need to keep this momentum going, but it has been really challenging these last couple of months. I'm not going to lie. Um, but it is my promise to myself that I will get back on track with this. So just kind of stick around and let's see how this goes. So this is my guide. It's just telling me what I have in each binder and the minis and stuff that I've been able to save. So let's start with that. So basically what I'm going to do at this point is just go through my completed challenge binder. I have one in a couple in the other binder. And I'm going to unstuff and place those here, and then we'll come back to this. So let's paste those funds on my cash tray here, and let's count it all up, and then we will reallocate and stuff those funds into my sinking funds. Okay, so just kind of hang out with me while I go through this. So we have a few challenges, and I'm really excited to do this. Okay. I will try to speed this up so that you guys don't have to endure. All right, so I think that is all of the funds. I'm going to double check really quickly. Um, let's see. So the watermelon acrylic binder, my green Christmas binder, and then the minis that came from the completed challenge binders. So that should be everything. And so here are all of the minis that we completed. Um, and I'm going to put those off to the side. And so now what I want to do is let's first just double check and do a quick count of what we have. I'm going to take some sort quick here and just make sure that we truly have at least 705. Should be more than that, but I'm just not 100% sure how much. So let's start from the back and give this a quick count. Whew. Okay, so if I counted that correctly, we have $772, which is awesome. Like I said, I knew that we had at least 705. So I'm just going to make that change here. We actually have $772. So when I get to looking at my actual, let me move this chunk of cash to the side here. When I look at my cash planning, I can account for that closer to the end, and I have an idea where I want to put the extra that I didn't include here. But yeah, so let me find, here we go. So here's kind of the breakdown. Most of the essentials are going to get up between 10 and 20 bucks. And then our kids' sinking funds are going to get approximately $5. And then I have my holiday breakdown, the car binder, home binder, and Christmas binder. And so just really quickly, what I want to do is the other place I want this funds to go, I'm a little bit behind with my monthly. So I'm just going to put monthly, and the extra will help me keep up with that. So I'm just going to put a star next to that so that I'll remember. Oh, this highlighter just burst. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll remember that I need to take care of that. So let's start here with our essentials, and we will use this breakdown as a guide. Okay. So yeah, we're going to start with our essential binders. So let me grab those. I'm going to move my cash back here so that I can pull from it, and maybe my calculator there. Sorry, it's been a minute, and I want to be able to see everything. So I have my cash breakdown over here to the side. 772, and then we'll just deduct as we go so that I can be sure that I am allocating the funds appropriately. And so my essentials binders are here. So I have this one. This is my beautiful navy blue Saffiano, smooth Saffiano leather. If you have not seen this before, it is in my shop, and my Etsy shop will be linked below. But I have videos on how I set my binders up. I have made some small changes here and there, and I will be doing a binder refresh coming up very soon. But this is my binder. So this is one of two essential binders. So it's this one and then my ash gray. And I do believe I still have a few ash gray and a few of the navy blue available in my shop, which are absolutely gorgeous. So if you haven't checked those out, please do. All right, so we have some categories here as well as in the other binders. So we'll start with this one. And these envelopes and trackers are from TS Budgets. She has a similar Essentials Challenge bundle that she just released. So be sure to check her site out on Etsy for similar Essentials challenges that she just came out with. This version, I don't believe she carries anymore, but yeah, just in case you're wondering. Let me grab an expo marker because these are vellum, and we'll get started. All right, so for the first envelope here, we have car. And so today we're going to do, for car savings, we're going to do $10. And so I'm going to go ahead and color that in. So each icon is worth 10. So that's perfect. Let's see. I need to use up some of these ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I won't put ones in all of them, but we'll start here. And I'm going to try to mark these off as I go. Alrighty, so $10 for that one. For birthdays, we're actually going to do $20. My daughter has a birthday coming up. And then after that, it's just full speed ahead because my son and my mom share a birthday. And that's in November. My daughter's is next month in October. I mean, yeah. So we're actually doing 20. So let me color in 2 cupcakes because each is worth 10. Okay. So $20 into birthdays. And I'm actually going to do that in 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15. And let's do a 5. So birthdays now has 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay. Alrighty. I love this. All right, and then for household, we're actually going to save $10 today in household. So that's 2 icons because each one is worth $5. Let me actually color that in now. So $10, I'm going to do that in 10 in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Self-care. I did $10 for self-care. Each one of these icons is worth $5, and we already have 5. So let's do 2 icons because we're going to put $10 in there today. And I have a complete self-care binder that I haven't started yet, and I need to. All right, so for self-care, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. And so self-care now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. All right. So for pets, we're going to do 10 for pets today. Sorry if you can hear the kids. They're downstairs playing and having a good time. So we're going to do one for pets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's all that pet has for now. I do have a separate binder that's dedicated to my dog Apollo. And so, all right. So we have done, let me actually mark these off because I'm moving pretty quickly and I haven't marked them all off. We did do self-care, household, and pets. Let me just revisit that. Self-care, pets, household. We also did birthdays, which I think I marked off, in car. So the next 5, we have family adventures. And did I allocate anything for family adventures? I did, and that's $10. So each icon is worth 10 for this one. I'm just going to do a check mark for that. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 5. And so that's $10 for family adventures, and that's all that it has. Unexpected, each icon is worth $5, and today we're actually going to do $10. So we'll color in 2 icons, but I'm going to go through and mark off unexpected. So $10 is 2 icons. We're going to do that in all ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty, so for rainy day, each icon, each little cloud is worth $10. We already have 10. And today we're going to do $10 more for rainy day. And I'm just going to use a 10 for that. And so now we have 10 and 20. Let me color that icon in before I forget. That's 20 and rainy day now. For seasonal, this will be the first amount that we get to add to seasonal. Actually, it won't. I have a fall binder, so I think that's why I left this one blank. And then I also left tax prep blank because I'm going to start stuffing that closer to the end of the year. Well, actually closer to the end of this month, hopefully. Moving along, we have emergency. And we currently have $10 in emergency. Each icon is worth 10. We're going to do 20 in emergency today. All right. I'm actually going to use a $20 bill for that. So now in emergency, we have 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So $30 in emergency. Let me mark that off. Before emergency, we did not do tax prep with this one, but we did do rainy day. All right, perfect. I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with what I'm doing. Month ahead, I do have a separate month ahead binder, but there's nothing wrong with saving in one place. We're going to do $20 in month ahead today, and that's just because I haven't been able to really get into my month ahead binder that much. but I am going to do that in my next cash stuffing in that separate binder. But for this essentials funds, we're going to do $20, and we already have 10 saved. Let me mark that off. Oops. And I'm going to do that in a 20. So we have 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30 in month ahead for my essentials funds. Okay. All right, and let me mark off month ahead. I did savings. We're going to do $10 in savings today. And we have 10 in there already. So I'm just going to use a regular 10. Alrighty. So now we have 10, 20 in savings, if I didn't say that already. Perfect. How many do you guys use essential sinking funds, or do you just have certain sinking funds that you stuff on a regular basis? Leave me a comment. Let me know. I'm interested in how everybody else kind of tackles some of their sinking funds and savings plans. We're going to do debt next, and that has $10 already, and we are going to add to that $10 more, and I'm not just going to use a full 10 for that. And so now we have $10, $15, $20 in debt. Let me color that icon in. Okay. For home, we are going to save $10 for home. So each icon is worth $10. I do have a separate home binder, and you'll see me allocate some funds to that as well. But like I said, this is just a part of my bundle, and it won't hurt to add. Every little bit adds up, and it won't hurt to add this one in as well. So super excited about that. Alrighty. All right, and so that's the first part of our essentials savings. Just getting thick, but still have room with these binders, which I absolutely love. All right, so let me mark off home. We just completed, and so for the next few, we've quite a few that are in this binder. Alrighty, so let's start from the top here. We have clothing, and in clothing, it is fall season almost, basically, pretty much, and I want to be able to save. So for clothing is $20, and we have funds in each one. We have $10 for each icon, my goodness, but we're going to save $20 today in clothing. So I am going to use a full 20 for that, because I do need some of these ones for the kids binders. So I'm going to need those smaller bills. So that's for clothing. $20 went there. Next, we have our yearly. Are we saving for that? Let me see. I see quarterly savings. Sorry, I'm just looking at my cheat sheet here. I don't really see. I see quarterly. Oh, it is quarterly and yearly. Okay, so we're going to do $10 in this one. Each icon is actually worth 5, so we're going to do 10 here. Yeah. So let's do that in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 5. So that's $10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going into our quarterly. Next we have travel. And I do have a separate travel binder here, and it does have some funds in some of the categories, but not much. So I'm hoping that this will help me out a little bit. Each icon on this one is $5. So we're going to color in 2 and save $10 today. One, two, three, four, 5. And then let's use a 5 with that for $10 in travel. Let that dry a little bit. The wet erase takes a little while to dry, so. All right, so that was travel, $10. We're gonna do spending next, and that's also gonna get $10. Each icon here is also worth $5, so let's just color that in. So 2 of those for 10. These are so cute. I love this. One of the reasons why I love this essential finder is that it's convenient because this cash breakdown that she has already flows directly from these essentials. So it takes the guesswork out of it for me. And so we're doing 10 in this one. Just going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that goes into spending. I believe there are 25 categories, and we're doing all but a few. So for gifts and giving, there's $5 each. We're also going to do 10 for that one. All right. So five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. For anniversary and date night, we have $5 per icon. Also going to do $10, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Easy peasy. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is so cute. All right, so anniversary and date night gets $10. Let me mark that off. Next, we have medical and copays. We're also going to do $10 in that one. Each is worth 5. Awesome. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and so for medical and copays, we have $10, and that's all that it has right now. For our bulk items, we have $5 per icon. There's already a 5 in there. And so this is for bulk shopping, like at your Costco. We have Costco and Sam's Club. We're going to do $10 in that one. So 2 icons are going to be colored in for this. I don't know why I have to be extra, but I just think it's cute. All right, so let's do we should have 15. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so next is personal hygiene. Each icon is worth 5. It looks like we already have 5 in there. Pretty sure we're going to do, you guessed it, $10 in personal hygiene. We are almost done with our essentials. All right, so I'm gonna color in 2 icons so that we can save $10 more in this category. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus this other 5 is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so $15 in personal hygiene. And that is all that it has as well. All right, and we did do bulk items already. And the last category is going to be vitamins and supplements. We're also doing $10 in that category. And I'm actually just going to use a 10, I think. Let's see. Now let's do our 1s and a 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that we're adding to vitamins and supplements. And we're going to color in 2 icons for $10 here. Oops. And so we should have a total of $15. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is correct. All right. This is really good progress. So that completes all of our cash stuffing for our essentials. So we're done with this one. Put that back over to the side. All right, so let's kind of see what we have left. All right, so all of the essentials are done here, which is really awesome. We're going to move into our kids' cash breakdown. There's not nearly as many to cover in that. And then after that, we'll move on to holidays. All right, so I think I was supposed to be keeping up over here with what I was saving, but yeah, I guess it'll come out in the wash because I'm not going back. All right, so the first of our kids binders is the high priority kids binder here. And this is my gray baby pebble binder. I absolutely love the texture of this binder. And so I just have a few dashboards here, and then same kind of setup with the trackers and envelopes here. So for school gifts, we already have, it looks like $10, and we're going to add 5. So we're saving $5 in all of these categories, and it's just going to be quick and easy, should be painless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I won't bore you with the things. And I think pretty much all of these categories already have 10, and we're just adding 5. So 15 in each one when we're done. Again, this is kind of why I love this. It just simplifies things, makes it easy, and I don't have to think about it. So that was school gifts. I'm going to mark that off. And we're going to move on to events and fundraisers. There's always some type of fundraiser going on. So adding 5 to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 10 is 15. Easy peasy. I actually love this. So yeah. All right. So for school pictures, same thing. So events, let me mark that off, and then pictures. So I have 10, and we're going to add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us 15 there. Same for first car. I have a 15-year-old. He'll be 16 very soon. So yeah, this may be for miscellaneous things, but we are already saving up for his first car. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 10 is 15. for first car. This says seasonal activities. I don't think I have a tracker for first car, um, but I just use seasonal activities. Works out just fine. And then this tracker says kiddos presents, but it is allowance. So I'm just going to add 5 to that. We already have 10, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 10 is 15. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here, or I think it's afternoon. It is 1:15. So it's afternoon, but it's so beautiful and I'm so grateful. I've had a really busy week. We're gonna allowance first car. I'm just marking these all off. Next, we're gonna go to savings. Same deal. Yeah, it's been super busy for me. So I was wrong. We actually don't have all the same amounts. This one has 20 in it, so we're gonna add 5. I guess I had allocated to specific ones before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just trying to get rid of some of these ones. Plus 20 is 25. Awesome. I didn't realize I had some categories with more. So that is great. And next is birthday, same thing. And it looks like it already has 20 as well. So I'm just going to add a $5 bill to that, and it should be 25. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 25. In birthday. So I have birthday in this, and I have it in my essentials. That is going to be very helpful, I must say. I just need to be a little bit more diligent about stuffing these, which the majority of these funds comes from savings challenges. So yeah. So for clothing, since for the kids' clothing, we already have 20 there. We're going to add 5. We should have 25. Let's count it. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Indeed, we do have 25. So I'm going to make sure I mark off birthday and clothing. All right, so education is next. We have 20 in education as well. And we're going to take this and add 5 to it. And so we should now have 25. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in education. I'm not sure what I'm going to use education, that category for specifically, but it's good that it's there. Sports and activities, this is where the bulk of the school fees go for me. So I have a separate, my individual kids binder that I play like really small challenges off camera in, because my son's school activities and sports require quite a bit. We already have 20 here. We're gonna add, we're gonna add 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It should be 25. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 25. And that is the last category in our high priority kids binder. If I can get it in there. And make sure I mark that off. So we did education, sports, and clothing, birthday. So we should have about 5 more categories in the low priority. Let's see. All right, sweet. So this is the low priority. This is my charcoal gray binder. If you've never seen it before, also available in my shop. Super pretty. All right, and so this one is fun. And I don't remember. Okay, so this one has 10. We're going to add 5, giving it 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 5 plus 10 is 15. I'm not going to count it because I'm pretty sure that's 10. All right. Back to school. My children just went back to school a few weeks ago, about a month ago almost. We go back pretty early here in Georgia, in my area. So we're going to add 5 to this. And that'll give us 15. We are going to count that just because it's ones. Just want to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. All right. And then next for miscellaneous, there's also, should be 10 here already. Let's add another 5. And I'll mark that off. All right. 5 exactly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we do have 15 in this one, which is awesome. Baby needs. I don't have a baby need. I have a toddler, but yeah, this will be used for something, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We should have 10. So plus that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 exactly, which is perfect. Absolutely love cash stuffing. I wish I could do it on camera more often, but it just depends on what things look like. I'm going to try to close out this last part of the year as we're approaching the last quarter as strongly as I can. I really need to, because this is where the most financial impact comes in terms of gifts and all the things that we need for the kids and birthdays and stuff like that, and holiday, etc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's count that. We should have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many times have you guys watched me count $15 today? All right. So, yay, that should essentially complete all of our kids' savings. So those sinking funds are done. I love that. Next, we are moving into holiday, I believe. And then, let's see. Yeah, so we'll do holiday, the car binder, and then holiday, car, home, Christmas, and monthly. We are making some good progress. Hang in there with me, guys. So let's do holiday first. My beautiful MILF and Money original metallic silver binder. These were the first to go. I have a restock. I have, with all the tariffs and stuff like that, I kind of pushed things back. But I do have a restock on the way, and they're going to be some really fun and unique colors, things that you haven't seen before. I'm excited about that. That's going to be my fall launch. So I have a couple of launches that'll be coming in segments based on, because there's a custom order that I have that I've been working on, and those take the longest. They've been in process for weeks now. We still have a few more weeks to go before everything is finished, but I'll talk more about that later. But let's do the holiday savings. I'm going to only save a few categories, and we're going to start with New Year's. So I'm going to switch markers here. So for New Year today, we are actually going to save, let's see, $10. So just one set of champagne glasses. Let's do it like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for New Year. Okay. Valentine's, we're going to do the same. Valentine. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got an extra one there. Yeah, that is 10 in Valentine's. Oops, I lost a bill there. We're going to skip the next few holidays and we're going to go straight back to Halloween. I'm actually putting $40 into Halloween because it is really near. So each of the little ghosties is worth 10. So we're going to color in 4 of those. And we should have about $120 in Halloween so far. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have exactly 120. I think my goal is to complete this because I'll use it for some Halloween and fall decor, which I really need to be getting now because everything's already out. I think that's why I'm kind of trying to push through the Halloween category with $40. The next couple categories, we're just going to save 20. And so that is Thanksgiving, which already has 20. We're going to add another 20 to that. Let me find my marker for that as well. Hold on one second. All right. I have like this mustard yellow that I like to use in my bag with my markers in it. I hope this is the right one. Yeah, it looks like it. So we're going to add $20 to that one, which is super fun. And we now have $40 in Thanksgiving. So I love that. Oh, nothing, just kids coming in and out of the room while I'm filming. All right. All right. So that's $40 in Thanksgiving. We're going to do the same thing for Christmas. And it already has 20. I'm going to add a 20 to Christmas. And yeah, let me find a green marker for Christmas. So we're going to color in 2 icons for this. So $40, and that's all that it has. And I'm also saving in my dedicated Christmas binder. I am really thinking about restarting my 52-week challenge that I did last year. It's going to take some dedication, but I spent a lot at Christmas. It's no joke. All right, so that is it for our holidays. I think we have some really good progress that we're making here. I love this little bling, this like sequin bookmark clip. I got it from a box from Erica, Drip IE. Cool. All right, just gonna knock my plan over there. Okay. All right, and then next we're gonna go into our car binder, one of my favorites. Love it. All right, here we go. So for our car binder, we're gonna do registration. This is the first one here, and it is $10 per icon. So we're going to do a little money sign on it, and we will add 10 to that, like so. So that's registration. We want to do $20 for car maintenance. Did we do anything in deductible? No. Let's see, where is, this is emergency. I have a couple different car maintenance. So I believe it's this one, yeah. Oops. We already have $40, and so now we have 20, 40, 50, and 60 in car maintenance. All right, and then for the Jeep maintenance, we're going to do the same thing, $20 for it. Or is it 15? This one is 15 because each icon is worth $15. So we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 10. And we should have 30. So let's count that: 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, so that is for Jeep repairs. We do have Jeep maintenance. It's another maintenance here for $20. I need to figure out where it's at. Let's do oil change really quickly. And that one is going to be $20 for oil change. Each icon is worth $5. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. And we'll just add a 20 to that. We should have, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's a little distracted. All right, so that's oil change. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, let's go to car emergency. Each of these icons is worth $40. So we are going to add $40 to this, and we should have, I believe, 120. Wait, 40 times 4 is what? 160? All right, so let's add $40 there and see what we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, 160 in car emergency, which is really good. It's a great start. All right, so I didn't add anything to tires. I've already added $20 to this Jeep into this maintenance. And maybe, no, this one's 15. Got insurance. I don't know. Is it this one? Somewhere I have allocated another 20, but I mean, that's Jeep maintenance and repair. This one is just regular car maintenance. That is so weird. guys, I don't know. This one is 25 each. Let's just use this one and we'll save 25 instead of 20 because I'm not real sure where else I was going to put that. Whoops. And so let's just do 25. All right, and that should complete everything for, no, it doesn't. We actually have insurance. Okay, so let's go back to the first section or somewhere, wherever. Oh, here's insurance. Okay. So each of these is worth, I'm sorry, that was a mess. Each of these is worth 15 and we're just going to save 30 for car insurance. My insurance went up. I think I spoke about that before. It's so frustrating. It's a mess. So do I want to use, let's put one of the 10s back. A lot of 5s. So 10, 20, 25, 30. And that officially completes our car savings for this binder. All right, we are in our home stretch. Let's get to the home binder, which is this one. And we just have the challenges in the back of this binder that we're going to focus on. And each one is just, I'm just going to save one icon per area. So $25 into furniture and appliances. Okay. And 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we should have 150, 175, I think. No. 100, 150. I don't know. What is 25 times 8? $200. Man, my math is terrible today. All right, so we have 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 225. Am I? Oh, that's 9 icons. Man, anyway, I think I'm missing some. I need some coffee. That's what it is. All right, y'all. So, and then $15 goes into home repairs and maintenance. We're going to do that in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not even going to count what I already have. We're just going to add it to it. Oh, it's 120, so that should be 135. We can check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 15, is it 135? No, 15 times 9. Yeah, so that is accurate. If I can't math, at least the calculator can. Whew, my goodness. All right, so 9 times 10. We're going to add 10, and that's going to give us 90. This is 80. So adding $10 to that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 80 is 90. So good deal there. All right, so I'm marking off the home binder because we're almost done. Home decor is going to get 10 as well. We're going to do that in 2 5s. and that's 90 as well. Okay. And home decor. We're going to add $10 to homeowners insurance. I don't know why this came off, but I want to recolor that. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 icons saved according to this, so we should have $100 here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and plus 10 is $100. So that is correct. All right. For unexpected expenses, we're just going to do $5 since each of these represents 5. And I'm just going to do that in a 5. Okie dokie. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This should be $50. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's correct. All right, proud of that. I didn't have to break out the calculator for that one. But that completes our home challenge from our home binder here. And then last but not least, well, not last, second to last, because we did add in the monthlies. We're going to just save $30 and we're going to just one challenge here in the Christmas binder. And we're going to keep it real simple. And we're just going to color in this $30 Grinch face here. And we're just going to add $30, right? Let me see what I have. Whew, I'm exhausted. Okay. 5, no, 10, 20, 25, 30. Is that right? 10, 15, 20, 25. It was not right. 30. All right. So $30 into our Grinch challenge. Oops. And it now has 150, 70, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 225, which we are almost halfway through that $500 challenge. Not quite, but almost. We'll get there. Whoops. I can't get all the funds in there. There we go. 225 so far. So not quite halfway, but we'll make it. Okay, so that's all we're doing in the Christmas binder today. Next, we're going to roll right into what we have left, which, how much did we have? I think we had like 778 or something like that. So with 772, I had budgeted, or I allocated, I think 705. If I did it right, we should have $67 remaining, but I don't know if that's going to be what we have. Let's see, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2. I have $62, not 67. Oh, because I did an extra 5 in the car maintenance. So I actually did good. So minus 5. We are perfect. It's $62 that we're going to be putting into my monthly binder, or some of it's going to go into here to catch me up. And so this is my lovely monthly binder. I have not stuffed this in quite some time, but $62. We do have some to finish for July and August. So I haven't stuffed this in quite some time, but I think we can do 30 here. Let me look at July, August. There's a 35 and a 25. Yeah, let's do a 35 here. And then we'll do the 25 in August. That'll only leave us with $2. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let me make sure. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. So we'll add 35 to July. And I'm going to hopefully complete the rest of this with my next couple cash stuffings. And we said 25 here in August. Should be all but $2. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And there aren't any like twos or anything I can add this to here in this binder. So I'm going to take this $2 and pray about it. I'm just kidding. Let me see seriously where I can add $2. I'm going to do what I normally do. And I'm going to grab my minis binder here. And I'm just going to add that to my next mini Monday here. I'm going to add that to my next mini Monday. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have an empty cash tray minus $2. A calculator at 0. So we have successfully completed our cash stuffing for this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me, guys. I appreciate you. I hope that you continue to have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you have an opportunity. And thank you again. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.